Champions of Destruction Network Nation people, we're back after New Jersey decided it wanted to go against me and cause my power to go out. So now we're back and ready to kick off Season 5 of Champions of Destruction. We've been doing this for 5 seasons. I'm here joined in the booth by none other than three-time series champion, Zook Jew 11. Zook, how does it feel to be in the booth? Let's kick it off with round 1 of Champions of Destruction Racing. In the far lane, Jax Moore in Thunderosaurus, and in the near lane, Cody Black in Zombie. Arena racing is very pace-oriented, very technical. You try not to go very wide. We're going to see how these drivers handle it here. We're off round 1. The lead is slightly with Zombie. We're going to see how we take this into the final turn. It's Zombie all the way here in round number 1. Coming up next, it's Megalodon going up against El Toro Loco. A rookie here in Megalodon going up against a fill-in in El Toro Loco. They're both ready. I don't know what happened there with Megalodon. Maybe a lights issue. Megalodon attempting to catch up. El Toro Loco goes a bit wide, and Megalodon gets the win there. Up next, it's Adonis Miller making his COD debut in Alien Invasion. Going up against Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. We're off. Alien Invasion slightly behind. Alien Invasion clips the pod and he's over. That's a sad way to start your debut season after a not terrible preseason practice. But Alien Invasion goes over in round 1. Coming up next, it's Julian Edison filling in Soldier Fortune Black Ops, going up against Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. Two former Arena Series champions going at it in Dayton. And Gravedigger gets the win with a brake check from Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Next up in the semifinals, it's Megalodon up against Cody Black in Zombie. Cody Black won Arena Series West last season, becoming just the second ever rookie to do so. And now we're going to see him try and defend his series championship on a stacked triple threat series. And what a light from Zombie. Zombie goes way wide. He just had to keep it together. Coming into this final turn, Megalodon took it very, very tight. It was nearly Megalodon in the end. Zombie went wide, but Zombie got it at the very end. What a race. Next up in the far lane, it's Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. And in the near lane, it's Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. Here we go. Earthshaker into the turn pod. Gravedigger smacks the wall a bit, but Gravedigger pulls it across the line and into the final round. It's time for the final round in Dayton, Ohio. In the near lane, it's Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. And in the far lane, it's Cody Black in Zombie. Both of these drivers have won an Arena Series title before, and they are hungry to pick up the first 8 points of all of Triple Threat Series East. We are off in Dayton. Right now, the lead is with Gravedigger. Zombie to pull it together at the end. Perhaps Gravedigger pulls it across. And Matthew Vermette takes home the first 8 points of the night.
intentions were pure, but you can't stand to be in silence. All you can hear is your own voice, fueling delusion in you, and I'm just so sick of backing down that I might just spill it all. And if I do, you won't be coming back without a deep scar in your soul. Are you not sick of playing games? Sick of giving blame? Sick of fucking living like the world has never given you a life-defining day? And I
Beauty Nation, it's time for the second competition of the evening. This being ATV racing. We've seen it once before. It makes its return to Champions of Destruction in Season 5. The first 4 ATV racers. Heat 1. Megalodon, Zombie, Thunderosaurus, and El Toro Loco. Cody Black, Jax Moore, YM Carson, and the Megalodon driver will be going off. The camera will follow the entire heat, but mostly first place. 2 laps. The first person to complete 2 laps will become the victor. No matter how many times you flip, you can re-flip yourself. Let's get ready here. ATV racing, another 8 points up for grabs. Entirely separate from the monster trucks, and we're off. Zombie with the head start so far. Zombie in the lead. El Toro Loco in second. Megalodon third. Thunderosaurus fourth. And Thunderosaurus has fallen off of their ATV. This is the pod where drivers will make or break their pass as 2 of them hit the turn box, but Zombie still well in first place. El Toro Loco second. Megalodon third. Thunderosaurus fourth. As we head into the second and final lap, El Toro Loco trying to catch up. He hits the turn pod as well. And Zombie here comes to make the final turn with Megalodon in second place. Zombie a little careful over the pod. Huge leap from Megalodon. Megalodon almost put themselves into a crazy position with that one. Absolutely sending it off of the pod. And it comes down to the finish. Cody, Zap, and Zombie will finish first. Megalodon will finish second. El Toro Loco third. And Thunderosaurus caps it off fourth. Heat 1 is won by Cody Zap in Zombie. Next up, it's Heat 2 with the remaining 3 drivers. Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion all the way far ahead of me. Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. And, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker here as we're ready for Heat 2. Again, after this, it'll be the ATV Racing Finals, and then don't go away. The Mega Heat with more points up for grabs. All 7 ATV riders will be racing in the Mega Heat. We're nearly ready to go here in Heat 2. And we're off. Alien Invasion trailing slightly. 2 drivers into the turn pod. Right now it's Gravedigger with the slight lead. Oh! Earthshaker and Alien Invasion neck and neck. Earthshaker into the wall. Here comes Gravedigger getting stuck on the lip of the pod. Alien Invasion with the chance. Earthshaker with all sorts of trouble. It's a race between Gravedigger and Alien Invasion right now. Gravedigger slowly slipping further and further away, but one mistake can be costly. And now the drivers make their way to hit the pod for the final time. Can we see perhaps a send? Or Alien Invasion going to take it lightly? Alien Invasion got a little bounced up into the turn pod. Gravedigger just to keep it cool. He hits Earthshaker. Alien Invasion has a huge chance. Not going to get it. But Alien Invasion rounds off runner-up here in Heat 2. And Earthshaker with a bit of troubles as Gravedigger wins Heat 2. It's time for the ATV Racing Finals here in Dayton. Once again, it's Cody Black versus Matthew Vermette. This rivalry could go on all year. As we see, this is just stop one of many. And let's see how the ATV Racing Finals is going. Matthew Vermette with the slight lead, but the inside from Cody Black might make this easier. Cody Black into the turn pod heavily, and this is a huge advantage for Matthew Vermette. Huge advantage, but let's see if he gets stuck again. He nearly did. Bouncing all over the place. Cody Black has a ATV that's difficult to keep on all four tires. But right now, Matthew Vermette with the edge. Matthew Vermette here to hit the pod for the second time. This could be costly if he hits it incorrectly. He turns a bit. That was an interesting strategy. But Gravedigger all the way to the finish unless he finds a way to ruin it here. Gravedigger is the best of both heats, but hang on, don't go anywhere yet. We've got something special for you. Just wait. We said we had something special lined up for you. The ATV Mega Heat. 6 of our 7 ATV riders who are able to make it back out will be competing here. All 6 for 2 laps. Let's see how many crashes there are. All 7 now. And Earthshaker can squeeze in on the end here. And now 7 readies have to be queued up. Here we go. In order from furthest to nearest, Matthew Vermette and Gravedigger, Adonis Miller and Alien Invasion, Megalodon. Oh my goodness, there's already a collision. Thunder Roris, who came last in Heat 1, is currently in the lead. Thunder Roris with a huge lead. That's Jax Moore. Jax Moore! Oh, he saved it. How did he save that? Matthew Vermette trying to catch up. There's a huge collision on the pod. Oh my goodness. It's currently right now. Oh my goodness. Thunderoris is hit by El Toro Loco. That's the first 2. Thunderoris in first place right now. Jax Moore. It could be all Jax Moore if he holds it together. Jax Moore is going to flip the ATV. So is Matthew Vermette. Thunderoris and Gravedigger, pure chaos. This is absolute chaos. The Mega Heat. It's going to be Thunderoris for the win. Gravedigger second. Megalodon second. Gravedigger ends up third. El Toro Loco fourth. Earthshaker fifth. Alien Invasion looks to be 6th here. What an ATV racing competition. We return to the monster trucks next. Coming up first in skills, it's going to be Jax Moore. In Thunderosaurus, 2 hits to do your best moves on 2 wheels. And it's Jax Moore and Thunderosaurus to kick it off. Let's see what he can think of first. First hit. Lining up for what looks like a sky wheelie. Very nice. Walking it onto the pod. Dancing it around a bit. And keeping it down. Very nicely done. Let's look at what he's thinking of for the second hit. Perhaps a stoppie by the looks. Maybe. A reverse popper. And the braking was a bit off. Can he combo it into a bicycle? No. Solid run from Thunderosaurus. And coming up next, it's going to be YM Carson and El Toro Loco. And immediately kicks it off, going for a stoppie. A bit too much on the brake. No! And El Toro Loco bites the dust to the locked diff. To the unlocked diff. Coming up next for skills, it's going to be Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion. And here he is. Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion. For skills. Lining up for what looks like a sky wheelie for the first hit. Nicely done. Walks it up. A bit of a twist. But lands pretty softly. What's he going to think of for the second hit? What are we looking at here? Lining up for another sky wheelie. This one's very nice as he walks it all the way across the pod. 2 solid hits from Alien Invasion. Coming up next for skills, it's Davao Alston in Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Davao Alston, this is his 3rd season competing in Champions of Destruction now. And his 2nd time in arenas. He's going to go for a sky wheelie. It's a different approach than some of the drivers had, but he actually got a little more distance rather than pop. Let's see what the second hit's going to be for Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Going for the reverse popper, the brake timing is poor. And coming up next, it's Megalodon. A truck with a lot of prestige in arenas, at least in Champions of Destruction. This is interesting. Here he is. Megalodon with 2 hits in the skills competition. Let's see what he can do. Line up for a stoppie. That was a lot of gas. See what he's going to do for a second hit. He's going to go for an arena bicycle. A lot of pace. And he's going to end up on the lid. Wow. Next, it's Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. Adrian Ramirez. This is his rookie season as a driver in Champions of Destruction. So we're going to learn a lot about him in these next coming events. Let's see what he's going to do for his first ever skills run. He's lining up for a very risky looking popper. And he's not going to get it. So what's his next hit going to be? He's going to be lining up for a bicycle. He kind of gets it up a little. Very nice balance, but he's near the wall. Can he get this one back? And he manages to put it down. A very decent bicycle for such a small arena. And next up, it's a former Arena Series winner, Cody Black in a zombie. Let's see what Cody Black can do. And he lines up for Sky Wheelie for his first hit. That's pretty nice. Combos it a bit. Let's see what his second hit's going to be now. Going to send it across the pod. I think I have an idea of what he was trying to do, but he overshot it a bit. And that's a bit of a sad end to Cody Black's skills run. And last up for the skills competition, it's two-time Arena Series champion Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. Matthew Vermette with one of the best skills win percentages in arenas, with a near 85% win percentage last week calculated in the skills competition. Let's see what he can do for his first hit. He's going to get it up into the stoppy. A bit of a trouble getting it up. And now he has one hit remaining. A bit of trouble getting that up. He did his best. Let's see what he can do for his second hit. Lining up looking at the 8-pack here. See what he can do with this. This is nice. He uses the 8-pack to get himself into a wheelie. And Gravedigger is balanced there. What can he do from this wheelie? Can he combo? No. That was a very solid second hit with a rather mid first hit.
you. Slow down, you're gonna crash. Radio screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone. Well, here I come.
COD Nation, it's time for Speedster Racing. This is Speedster J-Hook, and here to kick it off in the lane nearest to me, it's Jax Moore. In Thunderosaurus in the far lane, it's Cody Black in Zombie. This is the third out of the 3 vehicles driven in the Triple Threat series here at Champions of Destruction, and they are off. Again, difficult to climb up the pod? Yes. Difficult to continue your race? Yes. Here we go. What a turn from Jax Moore. But right now the lead is still with Cody Zapp. Jax Moore a bit wide. These speedsters with braking have some sorts of issues on the slim occasion. Huge air from Jax Moore right back into the race. Look at them go. Can Jax Moore take a better J-hook turn? Yes, he can. Collision. Cody Zapp with the slight edge. This is the final turn here. Cody Zapp on 2 wheels. Who's going to get the race win? Jax Moore has... I don't know what happened there. We're going to put that under review because there was kind of a speedster on within the white chalk. So we're going to take a look here. We're going to review whether or not that caused Jax Moore to stop his race pass. And we're going to be right back once we come to the official decision. Upon further review, we're going on an interference call and rerunning this race. Thunderosaurus versus Zombie is happening again. We're off. And now the better start is with Jax Moore. Again, these speedsters love to slide around the track. And now the edge is back with Zombie. Zombie with a huge lead as the speedsters fly in the Wright State University Nutter Center. And just slight edge to Zombie. Oh, this is going to be close. A good turn here decides it all. Huge send! Zombie's over! Oh my goodness, Thunderosaurus is over. We're going to rerun this again. Rerunning the race for a third time now due to both drivers rolling over at the same time. Thunderosaurus versus Zombie 3. Let's see if we can actually pick a winner out of the bunch here. Right now, Thunderosaurus with the lead. Thunderosaurus goes wide into the other speedsters. That's not an interference call. Those speedsters are outside of the white chalk line. And now Cody Zapp gets the hang of how the speedsters turn. But we can see an amazing comeback. Oh, into the turn box for Thunderosaurus. It's all falling apart here. Cody Zapp gets a bit of better hang of the turning. But he can flip here if he's not careful. Cody Zapp wide. And Cody Zapp finally pulls a win out after Film Nora has ran so many passes, she cracks. Coming up next for the Speedster competition, nearest to me, it's Megalodon, and furthest away, it's YM Carson and El Toro Loco with horns on the Speedster. And we're off. Right now, the better is with Megalodon, but a much better turn from El Toro Loco here. But the lead with Megalodon due to momentum. But El Toro Loco seems to have the turning down. There might be a collision here. They got a cross lane. Bit of an X pattern, perhaps. This might be close. Final jump. Megalodon with the lead. We're going to see what happens here. Great turn from El Toro Loco. It's a race to the finish. Megalodon gets him. And Megalodon moves on. Up in the COD Speedster Racing competition. In the near lane, it's Adonis Miller piloting the Alien Invasion Speedster, and in the far lane, it's Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. We're off. How will Adonis Miller handle the Speedsters now? Again, being a rookie is tough already, let alone having to drive things that aren't monster trucks. But right now, Adonis Miller seems to be driving the Speedsters like a pro. Whoa. A bit of a bad bounce, but Alien Invasion with much of the lead here. An Alien Invasion, if he doesn't flip, can get his way to the win. Send from Earthshaker, but he hits the turn box, and Alien Invasion gets the win. And now Matthew Vermette is performing a bye due to Soldier Fortune Black Ops not being able to make it out. Here he goes. He's rather short. I don't know if he can see out of the Speedster perfectly here. And he is absolutely buns. What is he doing? Oh, man. Oh, what a turn. Oh, wow. What a turn. The turns are actually good. I just don't know what he did there the first time. And it's a massive send. Oh, man. And it's a finished race for Gravedigger. Moving on, semifinals. It's time for the semifinals of ATV Racing. It's Megalodon versus Zombie. Megalodon with a different approach than I've seen from a lot of drivers, but Cody Zapp has made it to the finals of every sort of racing competition tonight. If he wants to do that again, he has to win here, but he is slightly behind. But the turn from Cody Zapp makes them about even. They collide. Megalodon flying Oh, Cody Zapp! Oh, he flips it! Cody Zapp catches the lip of the pod and he flips it. Megalodon just has to stay up and finish, and he didn't, and it's a rerun. It's a rerun here. Both flip. Megalodon fumbles the ultimate bag. Here we are, ready to rerun again. It's Megalodon versus Zombie again. Let's hope they both stay up this time. Waiting for a ready. There's a man on the track. There's a man on the track. And we're set to go. Oh, collision! Cody Zapp is a bit caught up. Can Cody Zapp catch up? He gets knocked around by the collision. Great turn. Can he catch up? Oh, man! It's all Megalodon here. Megalodon just has to stay on all four tires. And he can get the win. Cody Zapp is over. Cody Zapp flips it twice. And Megalodon gets the win. It's time now for the second half of the ATV Racing Finals. Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion going up against Matthew Vermette in Gravedigger. They're off. Adonis Miller actually ran a very, very good... Oh my goodness, Matthew Vermette's over. And Adonis Miller just has to run a slow, careful pass, and he takes it. Adonis Miller ran a very, very good pass for his first round race. If he does the same thing here, he can make it to the finals. Just stay on all four tires. And Adonis Miller! Oh my goodness. And there he is. He completes the race, and Adonis Miller is going to the finals. It's time for the Speedster Racing Finals. Easily the two best Speedster racers tonight are going at it. Megalodon going up against Alien Invasion. Adonis Miller with the chance to get 2 competition wins for tonight. A bit messy from both here. There's a man standing in the racing lane. Let's see what the turn here is going to be like. A bit of a collision, but Adonis Miller has the edge. But what a turn from Megalodon. We could see something crazy here. Here, the final jump. Adonis Miller, if he stays on all 4 tires, can get something huge. Oh, a big collision. Megalodon's over. Alien Invasion to the finish. And it will be Alien Invasion taking Speedsters for the night. Another 8 points. It's time to kick off freestyle for Triple Threat Series East. Coming out first, it's going to be Jax Moore in Thunderoris. And here he goes. Nice first hit. And we're going to learn a lot more about the character and the abilities of Jax Moore and what he can do on this Triple Threat Series as we go on. But right now I'm liking what I'm seeing. The ambition to win in every competition is great because you see some drivers, Flyers, tend to fall off in the other competitions that aren't partaking to driving monster trucks. So you love to see a driver who has the ambition in every single competition. It's a long night to go out there and win. Try to get 8 points in every competition they can. And right now, Jax Moore has done a great job. Okay. Nice air. Uh-oh, stuck. And lining up for the 8-pack could be a make or break. The 8-pack backflip is a success. Nice start for Thunderoris. And a wheelie all the way to the other end of the track. This is a great start from Thunderoris, and I believe that's time. I'm not 100% sure. And that's time. Thunderoris with a good start. Coming up next for freestyle, it's going to be Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion. Got the Speedster win, the ATV win. Not the ATV win. Got the Speedster and the Skills win. My apologies. So 2 out of Monster Truck competitions tonight have been won by Adonis Miller. No, sorry, I'm dumb. 1 of the out of Monster Truck competitions tonight has been won by Adonis Miller. There's a small man on my pod. And Alien Invasion is looking for that freestyle win. Again, at the after party, there's going to be a lot of talks about what happened at this event. Me and my friend Kenneth are going to be dunking our heads in sardine paste. You don't want to miss the after party. Make sure you're here in the Champions of Destruction Discord server so you can see it live. Alien Invasion with some of the best momentum I've seen so far from a lot of rookie drivers, and there's a lot of rookies on this series. Backflip time perhaps for Alien Invasion. And a bit of a twist, but it's successful. 2 for 2 on backflips tonight for the boys. Alien Invasion right now with much better momentum than we saw from Thunderora's, but is there going to be a wow factor, something to set them apart from the rest of the field? Not just one truck. There's some massive air. He twisted up and he's crashed it. A great end to a great run from Adonis Miller in Alien Invasion. Coming up next, it's going to be Davao Alston in Soldier Fortune Black Ops. And here we are kicking things off in his run with a Sky Wheelie. Miniature, but it was there. There's some more nice air. And now what I want to see from some of these drivers coming up is I want to see a run with great momentum like Alien Invasions, but I also want to see completion of time, variety, and I would like to see some wow factors, because what is a monster truck event without something that makes you never forget it? Black Ops is trying to get the track figured out right now by the looks. A bit up and cattywampus, and that's going to be it for Soldier Fortune Black Ops. And coming up next in the free stock competition, it's Megalodon. Here he is. See what Megalodon can do. And he's going to start off with what was supposed to be a big send. It looks like he tapped the brake a little midair. But now this is momentum. Fast moving across this. It's a very spacious arena despite not being very big, if that makes any sense. There's a bit to be done with this Dayton space here. Nice air though. It's a nice run so far, and I'm just like all the other rookies on the store. I'm curious to see what we can learn from this guy. as he keeps going. Very, very big determination in the speedster competition. Actually had some of the best showings and is right there in the overall point standing so far tonight. That was a very nice Skyway lead. This is the best run of the night so far, momentum-wise. Can we see if Megalodon can pull off the backflip? A bit of a twist! Popped it on the front end! And that's it for Megalodon! Oh, what a wreck. And that's going to be it for Megalodon. The scores will come in. Coming up next, it's Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. 3 trucks remain here in freestyle. Adrian Ramirez in Earthshaker. And a nice Skyway to start. Looking for a stoppie, maybe. Not bad. Nice air. And just like all of the other rookies on this tour, I'm looking to learn more about this guy as the shows go on. Right now, he's definitely a decent racer, but with a lot to learn. We're going to see a lot of development as this tour goes on from a lot of different drivers. He's going in reverse here. And now he's back in second gear. Sending it across this floor. This is a very spacious arena despite not being big, if that makes any sense. It's very long lengthwise. It's not very wide. But it gives these trucks a lot of space. Oh man, and he got it back. Earthshaker perhaps with something to say. Didn't get that wheelie. I thought he was going to be able to walk that out maybe in a bit of a sidewall, but Earthshaker's over.